Hello, and welcome back to the Morning Mindset. My name is Kerry Green. If you're new to the Morning Mindset, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We are endeavoring every morning to take the time in this little 5-minute episode to get our minds aligned with the truth of God. If that's what you're looking for, you are in the right place. We are looking at 2 Peter chapter 1 right now. But before we get to that, I want to remind you that the Morning Mindset is a listener-supported ministry. So you can find out how to go about becoming a partner with us by looking at the description in your podcast player for this episode. You also can find there details about a Morning Mindset meetup, an in-person gathering we're going to be having in the Dallas-Fort Worth area coming up on February 22nd. And I'll tell you a little bit about that at the end of this episode. In 2 Peter chapter 1, we've been looking at this list of characteristics that Peter gives us that he says we are to be making every effort to add to our faith. Now, I want to read the list again and then go into verse number 10, where Peter continues telling us why this list is important. So he begins in verse 5. He says, for this very reason, and the reason he's referring to is because of all that Jesus has done for us. He says, for this very reason, make every effort to supplement your faith with virtue, and virtue with knowledge, and knowledge with self-control, and self-control with steadfastness, and steadfastness with godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love. For if these qualities are yours and are increasing, they keep you from being ineffective or unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ. Now, verse 9, which I'm about to read, is what we looked at yesterday. He says, for whoever lacks these qualities is so nearsighted that he is blind, having forgotten that he was cleansed from his former sins. Therefore, brothers, be all the more diligent to confirm your calling and election. For if you practice these things, you will never fall. Wow, there's some powerful stuff there in that last verse. He says, knowing all of this, about the benefits that these qualities bring to your life, he says, be all the more diligent. So again, that idea of hard work and commitment. Be all the more diligent to confirm your calling and your election. Now, let's just stop right there. What does it mean to confirm something? I mean, imagine that there was an accident on the corner and there were all these people around who saw it happen, and the police officer arrives and he asks the first person he comes up to what happened, and they tell him a story. And then the next person comes up and he asks them what happened, and their story should pretty much match the story of the other person. Now, of course, they saw from a different vantage point. They may have seen details the other person didn't, but by and large, their story is going to confirm what the other person told the police officer. You see, confirmation is building a case for something. It's demonstrating that what was thought to be true actually is true. Or, I guess it could be that what is thought to be untrue actually is untrue. See, confirming is just building a case. And Peter is telling us that by growing in these characteristics, we are actually confirming that we have been called by Jesus Christ. We are confirming that he has elected us, chosen us to be his own. And he's saying, be all the more diligent to confirm your calling and election, because if you practice these qualities, notice that active word, practice these qualities, you will never fall. You see, it is through our application of our faith that we confirm that we are truly his. My friends, be diligent today to do that in your life, in your workplace, in your home. And if you would like to meet us for that Dallas-Fort Worth meetup, it's going to be at Spring Creek Barbecue, 315 West State Highway 114 in Grapevine, Texas, on the evening of February 22nd from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Please confirm that you're coming. Carey, C-A-R-E-Y, @kerrygreen.com is my email address. Please reach out. I would love to meet you in person there. So would my wife and my daughter. We're really looking forward to it. So join us.